and started talking. Cousin Billy would take me walking. Out through the backyard we go walking. Then he looked into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Yes, he was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. When he started sweet talking to me, he'd come and tell me everything is alright. He kiss and tell me everything's alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Lord, he was. Yes, he was.
I don't know, zombie, why? What's up, man? Not too much, Pew. Just a bunch of copyright shit. We're back. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Joe Jack, random workout. That's right, JoJo Strum's in the house. And we shall. Baltimore. What? We out here. Zombie Nomad. Hell yeah, bud. We out here. Yeah. Okay. The son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. Yeah. Hell yeah. Killer tunes. Yeah, I gotta shut that damn floodlight off. It's bright as fuck outside, dude. Hell yeah. What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, bud? We out here, man. Shout out to Jimmy. We got a bright ass light rolling, bud. And I'm wondering how I get down the stairs. Clouds to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. And I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep the smile from my face. Losing joy, I'm all over the place. Clouds to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. When you started out with everything, you found it yourself at last. And yeah, bell, yeah, Pew. There we go. Where am I at? Where am I at? Where am I at? There I am. You got it. Here we go. This shit goes on for hours. Let's see. Thank you, Pew. Appreciate it, bro. Pull us all out of a small trance there. Let's see here. You got it. Let's see what it is. Might be indeed. Let's see. Nope. See. You got that right. Bubble Bell, yeah, bud. Thank you very much, Dragon. Hell yeah. Fuck, dude. Hell yeah, Pew. All right, Dragon Ball, let's do it. Thank you, Pew. Double Dragon. On deck, he says. Hell yeah. Sweet kids, huh? Oh boy. D sharp. Here's that too. He's tuning. It's so hard to play along with them. They do whatever they wanted, you know, like. I landed on the one. Holy shit. Wow. That's it. That's it. Oh, he changed it. He changed it. Dang it. Hey man, put that thing down. Shit's cool, cool footage. See, it's how good it exists. Change keys always. Oh, he's back in D. D sharp. Man, that guitar was tuned a half step up. And that one too. That's what he was trying to get at. friends. It's a good tune. That's that tune from earlier. It's a good one. Beatle groups don't really play that one much because it didn't get released. But the thing is, the anthology made a lot of things popular that, and the internet. You only need to look at the view counts on some of them. Let's see here. I don't know. I'm not expecting much out of it. I just going at it a little here. Let's see. The needle and the damage done. Yeah. That's the riff that I've got. Ever like the thumb picks? I never really used them. I never really used them. I sometimes wonder if that might be the thing for me. If that would have been the. I got a brother that feels the same way. He's wondering if maybe that's what I should use. Because yeah, that feels real normal to use. I just kind of pull at them, you know. Yeah. I don't do that because I think it sounds good. I do it to work the index to the thumb. It's more about this hand than this one. This one's just usually doing garbage. I've played one, yeah. I mean, I've picked, several friends that had them. I pick them up. I mean, if I sit with it for 10, 15 minutes, I can pick out something on it. But I'm not going to sound like, a banjo player. But I'll sound like a guy that plays guitar picking a banjo up, But I mean, I've played one, but it's not, it's definitely not my instrument of study by any means. But I have definitely played them. I just find that once you kind of find like you can just do something like that where you staircase all the notes and just finger pick that. It's nothing. Let's lower that. Now, listen, we got this 5 to drop to. Oh, I didn't tune the whole damn thing. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying that little thing. That thing's kind of broke the. I've played a lot of instruments for a long time that I kind of had to. You know what I mean? And not necessarily did I want to first, but I love them. I love them. I love any guitar really, but it's kind of cool. Like that one right there. I remember I was looking for a short guitar, but I wanted it to be kind of like a normal guitar, not look like some outer space thing, So that one really, that's meat and taters as you can get for a travel guitar. That's just So it's perfect. It has a cool feel, and it made me feel like it almost feels more suited, you know. Yeah, you know, if you can you'll hear me pull it up on YouTube, and I'll do that just to get generally in tune for the day with most of the songs on the radio. But for the most part, yeah, I mean, you can just go with that thing and just keep tuning it to whatever as long as you can find, it's a Rubik's Cube, essentially, you know, there's no difference. Tuning is, maybe there's some parallel there, I don't know, it kind of just came to me, but I don't know. But it can go like that. You can just keep tuning and tuning around and get to different chords and then go back to where you started, you know. Somebody could put you in any tuning and I can get you back to E, A, D, G, B, E within a microtone or two, probably. Yeah. Yeah, as long as I can get the first note, I know where that's usually your root note. You know, if you hear something, you kind of get to know that in a song like Stand By Me, which is this chord structure for so many songs, JoJo's probably starting to realize how many songs got a similar, somebody else change a little something, but there's a lot of similar stuff. But if you find that first root note, like something like Stand By Me, boom, when the night, boom. So you find that note, boom, and then you know, boom, boom, boom. So if you find that boom, A, or whatever it might be there, and then, you know, you're walking down, it just becomes super intuitive, really. It's almost, you can visualize it as, you'd almost start to see it, even if you weren't born seeing music. I think it kind of starts to happen once you start to try to locate the one and locate the key and try to memorize the sound and the pitch, and all that stuff can kind of start to happen, and it can visualize any way you want to visualize. I was just sitting here thinking of it just a minute ago as like some kind of thing that you got to kind of trapeze. You kind of are jumping along in spaces, like it lights up and you go to where it's similar. Like wish I could play an instrument, but I sure enjoy listening to people play them. I'm the same way. One thing I couldn't recommend doing more, if you really kind of enjoy just the sound of somebody picking a guitar in a way that's kind of spacey and zoned out, go to the next time. This will seem like I don't know, the next time in your area, and you have to look it up, you look for a world music festival, and at night they kind of have more to, you know, acoustic stuff will kind of break down in some of the smaller venues and stuff. But you'll hear somebody that in person 5 feet from you that, you know, grew up in whatever country, and they're not necessarily the best in the world, but they're pretty freaking incredible. I mean, like, it's incredible. I don't know what would be the best in the world anymore. I really don't anymore. But I don't know. I saw a lot of stuff at those kind of festivals that were just like, when you take away the normal structure for what's considered, you know, pop or popular and stuff, and you just anything goes, which was kind of the Peter Gabriel idea with that Real World's records. I think he was trying to do that with world music, just have a label that represented everything. But there's the potential for crazy players and people that tune their acoustic guitars. I think, like, live video has probably on other socials, Instagram, Facebook and shit, has probably been flooded with that shit the past 9 months or so. But, you know, it's cool. But with a lot of that, you would get like a hotel room at a nice place, you know, and then at night at like 8 o'clock or so, you just start walking down the halls, and every hall, every room was basically a concert area, and there'd be somebody in their room playing, and you'd walk into their room, and you could hang or you could walk, you know. It's kind of cool, weird, almost like a zoo of musicians, but, you know, there's a good chance to see a lot of different things quickly. Yeah, it's one of those things. If you've got nothing, shit else to do, and it's there, just realize you'll probably see one person that day that'll make you go, damn, how's something else? It will have something like that. And it'll sound perfect. Some instrument somebody's toting around that just is built for, you know, acoustic resonation to your ear. Just right there. It's made to do a certain perfect thing. And that's worth the price of admission. No doubt about it. Last one I played was in Jacksonville, Florida. They have a real good one there, actually. Pretty good, actually. Let's see. Let's play one. Okay, babe. What about Rave On? This is the one, man.
Oh, the little things you say and do make me.
We did this one, I think, but I'll play it again.
Rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know it's got me reeling when you say I love you. Rave on. The way you dance and hold me tight, the way you kiss and say goodnight. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know it's got me reeling.
Hell yeah, Random.
You say I love you. Rave
Hell yeah. It is, JoJo.
Rave on and tell me, not to be lonely, tell me, you love me only, rave
Hell yeah, Random. Man, that must have been something else, you know? Probably was pretty fast. I don't know what altitude they were at when it started to go to shit, you know?
not to be lonely, tell me, you love me only, rave on to me.
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. Let's see. Yeah. Heck yeah, JoJo. We'd definitely do that, 100%. Hell yeah.
As I roll by, I think of things we've been together while our arms were young. Walking in the rain.
I don't know, man. It's, the lighter flipping comes and goes. It's amazing. It's so inconsistent. It's getting better. That one's gone. That some bitch is gone. Damn.
Why? She ran away. I wonder where she will stay. My little away. Run away.
Oh, hell yeah. This is a good one, too. Good tune to do. Cool voice. Del Shannon. Rasp. Never heard the harmony on that before. I mean, I never heard them record it. I wonder if somebody there was singing. Was it like that on the record? I don't know. I missed it all these years. Always sang that just to do it, but I didn't know it would actually have been on there. Interesting. Well, let's see. Okay, so tomorrow is Tuesday. Okay. This project thing a day is kind of going good. We're getting some major things taken care of. But at the same time, you know, there's other shit to do. So let's see, tomorrow, well, today, whatever it is now. Tuesday. Tear one, what did they say? Burn one down Tuesday or something like that. I think that's what they say, something like that. Tear it down Tuesdays. I don't know. We're not quite psychologically ready to start on the windows yet. I don't think either one of us are. So that it kind of, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see what we feel like getting into. I don't know. But it's hard to even know. Some of the shit really is a can of worms that we want to take on, but just not yet. But definitely very soon, like weeks away. Rain. Yeah. 1987. That's crazy. It's really good. We should smoke tomorrow. I think it'd be a good idea. I gotta figure out how to turn out this light. I'm worried I'm gonna turn y'all off. I'll make sure I turn y'all off before I try to turn that off. Heck yeah. You know, a big part of what I think is important, and I always say, is that tempo and all that stuff. I think it's a big part of Nini's had a lot of luck with drums, and drums may seem simple, but they're every bit as complicated as anything else because of the staying with it. It's riding a wave, you know, getting the tempo to a point. And that's what's fun about playing with people. You begin to feel it, even if you don't personally feel it on your own all the time. Who you're playing with will, and then together you'll kind of find it. And you know, like when you push two magnets together, and there's that weird something between them that won't, you know, they won't push together. That's rocking with somebody. That's what it feels like. That's the closest I can describe it. It's like, or maybe what surfing would be like. I don't know. It's wicked cool. When it's humming, it's humming. And yeah, you always want to try to jam with people that when you listen to them, you're like, hell yeah, you know, that'd be fun to play. say, well, play with people that are better than you, you know, and don't play with people that are worse than you. That goes to a point. Understand? Like, when you're starting, whoa, pew!
Yeah, I can see him jumping around down there.
You sure can, Bill. Yeah, you can, bud. Hey, hell yeah, Bill, yeah, Pew. Let's do this, man. Appreciate it. Here we go. Shout out Pew Burrito, yo. But you can, when you're starting, it is best to play all the time with whoever, but particularly with people better than you. It is. I think it's much more beneficial. But once you get good, once you get where you can establish the rhythm and you can find the key, you know, you can play with whoever. You know, then it really is about trying to, yeah, bring somebody on the raft or whatever you want to look at it. But you know what I mean? It does that's not a that used to bug me when I was younger. I was like, well, then how does anybody ever learn anything if nobody wants to play with anybody worse than them? You know, I'm trying just to be a smart ass, but then really getting kind of hung up on it. But it's not to be hung up on. People know the difference. Whoa!
Yeah, I can see him jumping around down there.
Hey, man, hell yeah. One more.
hello.
You got it. Yellow, you got it, bud. Bell, yeah, Pew. Appreciate it, man. Let's see. You just... yeah, okay. Nice. Wait, yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you, sir. Pew Burrito. Look deep into the light, Pew Burrito. What do you see, Pew Burrito? Because you should see a fat butt squirrel. Look deep into you. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Uno mas, he says. Thank you, Pew. Thank you, bro. It's great. I love Crouching Moon, by the way. Well, then play. But no, I think you're doing great. You're killing it.
When nobody dared to go, the love that we came to know, they call it Xanadu. And now, open your eyes and see what we have made.
Hell yeah, dude.
We are in Xanadu.
Wow. That was great. That was enjoyable as fuck. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, Pew. Appreciate it. Hell yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, let's throw on a song real quick. Let's go to about hell yeah, Pew. This will be out of nowhere. I just got songs from Help on my mind.
For I have got
All right, here we go. Pull up the set beer for this.
But as from today, well, I've found somebody that's new. I ain't no fool and I don't take what I don't want, for I have got another girl sweeter than all the girls, and I know quite a few. Nobody in all the world can do what you can do, and so I'm telling you this time you better stop, for I have got
talking about, Daffy. That's them moves.
I ain't no fool and I don't take what I don't want, for I have got another girl.
Fuck it, we got set up on the porch and the shit. I gotta get on the porch at some point here. Have a porch party maybe tomorrow. A little bit better on the porch. That'll be a title maybe. Feel a little bit better on the porch. It's hard to spell that porch without it coming off weird. I just love the way he speaks. Has a curvature to it. That's good stuff right there. Well, we fired those evergreen trees right up. That brought that Vickians out jumping and dancing. Check out this one. If you like that one, you're going to love this one. All right, David 88. Is that a challenge? All right, let's do it, bro. How you doing, man? Did you hear that ELO a minute ago? I was hoping you were in here, actually. Pew meet Aben 88. Aben 88 meet Pew.
Now today I find you will change your mind. Treat me like you did the night before.
That's good. Glad to hear it.
Were you telling lies? Was I so unwise?
I got this light working today. Well, me and Nene did. She went and got the bulb. I climbed up there. She held the ladder. It's brighter than hell, though, man. Like, it's lighting up way too much. I can't believe how bright it is.
Tonight is the night I will remember you by. When I think of things we did, it makes me wanna cry. We said our goodbye.
Let's do it, Rick.
Love was in your eyes.
No, man, it's freaking 200 watts of scrumptiddlyumptious goodness.
You will change your mind. Treat me like you did the night before.
Can't lose what you never had. Trisha and JoJo is. Hell yeah, shout out to them. I guess so. Go ahead, look at it, Reaper.
Treat me like you did the night before.
Yeah, something just went in front of that
Last
light.
night is the night I will remember you by. When I think of things we did, it makes me wanna.
Hell yeah.
Were you telling lies?
Fucking shit, dude. That shit's too bright, dude.
So
I know, man. Maybe I need to grow on the porch. Feel a bit better.
treat me like you did the night.
Alright, here's what it is, Aben 88. He said, huge pull, holding in, lighter flips, exhale. Time. Here's the thing. We got to do it with this. So we're going to go with the biz on. I got one for you. Here you go. This is always a favorite when it comes to jumping shit off. Man, I remember the first time hearing this song, or really the first time hearing it. I heard it. Somebody played it for me, and the memory that stuck in my head. I don't know what the fuck I was driving, but it must have been a great car. I can't remember. Maybe I don't. It's tough to say. But I was going across the Verrazano Bridge, going into Long Island, and I had this fucking tune cranked. Brendan Benson, Tiny Spark. Killer. Synth. Oh. Fuck yeah. About I know, dude. Maybe we gotta skip the Peter. I don't know. We'll probably get zapped. I mean, we could try. I mean, but it is what it is. Called it last time too. Hadn't played none since. Never noticed it. So many songs trigger it. Yeah, it's too much, right? You can't do nothing with it. Like your whole life until it comes right back to mine. Haven't I done this all before? Maybe I have, I'm not sure. Never again will I be left out. Yeah, something. Damn. That's how it goes. Haven't we done this all before? Maybe we have, but I'm not sure. They were great. You know, both of them were great. A lot of fun. First one was for streaming, not too much really. I mean, had a good drive, a couple of good streams in the downtown, but I'm mainly just home with family. You know, it was awesome, dude. And then we went to Chicago just recently in a day, walked the town, got shit out of storage, and came back, caught the red flash all in one day. Woke up, went and had a $4 holler. It was crazy. It was a wild day. Hell yeah, Dappy. Young, I muscled up the courage to go down to the treadmill at this hotel. Hell yeah. It's awesome, dude. Chilling and just doing it, huh? Sitting there working out. It's awesome. Back there, and it had grown up so much, it was unbelievable. Even I think when we were there, like it had been cut at some point, but like it was fucking ridiculous. Like we were like, where is it? You know, you could drive right there, but then it was immediately tall. Remember how that one area was? It was all short trees. It wasn't quite that, but you kind of had to look to find the rocks. It was all there. Somebody one day will uncover all that and be like, what the fuck? We hung out, we chilled. Gotta find some new spots. It's time probably to start doing some searching. I got a weird thing. I just think things are, without getting into it, I just think things are going to be different now, going forward. And I think there will be maybe the slot step. It's just going to be interesting going forward. I had a couple conversations today with a few different people, doing what I do, and people booking and hearing what they're hearing from people, what the climate's like out there, and it's just going to take a little bit. So and so long as it's this same situation, that's going to be so it's going to be open, pull back in, pull back. And it's driven a lot of people out of the industry because some people aren't in a position to try to ride it out. Like, me right now at this point in my life, it's that's what I want to do. But, if I had little ones or something, maybe it wouldn't be a thing. And I have some friends that have kind of jumped ship on playing gigs, and they've just gone and taken a gig because of that reason. And so it's been an interesting time this year to kind of see other avenues. The amount of time me and Nee kind of spend thinking about what we would like to do. It starts to come clear. You're dusting something off. You're revealing something, trying to pull it back, and every little detail is pushing us closer to maybe. I'm not saying like some big overwhelming purpose of our life or something, but something we'd like to do, together. So this has been incredible, streaming and doing all this. What's up, Dylan? Hey. Hell yeah.
I can see him jumping around down there.
Bill.
Best wishes, man. Baby, Bill, yeah?
Bill, yeah. That's what he's saying right there. Dylan Details. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Here we go. I'm gonna rock it. Dylan Details in the house, y'all. But to do the thing that's unreliable out there, which is do shows and hope other venues and cities and regulations or whatever hold up, when we can just do it right here on a level that we want to talk. You know what I mean? So we can do both. We can do both because there's going to be time to do both. There's going to be time to do that, and there's going to be time to do this, and that's becoming clear. And I think it'll be that way for a bit. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to be in the wind about it for a while till we see. I read the news today. Oh boy, Here we go. Appreciate it, Dylan. The details. What's going on here? Watch this. Oh, wait a minute. That was cool looking. Mm-hmm.
And he raised for rocking around. And he raised for rocking around. And he raised for rocking around.
Hell yeah, dude.
And he raised for rocking around.
Yeah. No doubt about it, Abe. No doubt.
Don't get me started. Saying the life I chose.
Kind of cool video.
You recall that I'm on the street. Here going on. And he raised for rocking around. And he raised for rocking around.
looking, dude. Cool video. Nice. Thank you very much there, Dylan. Details. What would I play after that? Answer.
Baby, I get so scared inside. I don't really understand. Is it love that's on my mind, or is it fantasy? Heaven is in the palm of my hand, and it's what
Hell yeah, JoJo answering his.
If I close my eyes forever, will it all remain unchanged? If I close my eyes forever,
Ozzy, Lita Ford. You gotta love it. It was one of those things that when it came out, it's really hard to express how uncomfortably sexual everything was in the early 80s. Everything. All the music videos. Like if somebody had a music video, it was like their third music video or something, like Jesus, they were about to be, it would turn into soft porn. Lita Ford, I always, like, I never could figure out, like, you know what I mean, what I was supposed to be looking at exactly. There was a lot of situations like that. That's a regular old I always talk about this show, Time Stalker, on here. And the guy, Devane, in there at some point, he's just like mouthing, him and this lady are just like tonguing each other. It's like so unnecessary, so gratuitous, I guess they would call it. But it's something else, man. It's hard to watch with a straight face these days. What the shit they get people to do. You know, of course, that is, you know, just fine. Doesn't matter. Pale blue dot and all that, I reckon. Trying to keep that in mind. But hey, Bill, yeah. Let's see here. But I think if I've seen anything in the past few years with all this stuff, if we things always just have a way of playing out a certain way. It's interesting what's led us to each stop so far. So we'll see where we go from here. Be interesting little journey, because you know, you're just never quite sure how something might react, and in this case, it's just the public. It's going to be interesting. I had a lot of anticipation. We're going really soon. Like this week, before this weekend, basically, we'll be scuff beetling. Those of you that are in the DC, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do about it, because totally don't want any trouble. You know, trying to take it as easy as possible. So we'll see. We'll see. Might do. We'll see what we do. I don't know. We've even considered a channel for it. Maybe I don't know. Because it's one of those things. I don't know how much we're likely to do it this summer. So in that case, it might just be a thing we do here for a couple weeks maybe, and then, you know, there's some time down, or it might be something that starts to kick all the time again, and then in that case it's something else. So we'll see. I don't know. Somebody said it earlier, like maybe it was Robert Davis. He was like, you know, had a good run there. So, but we had a good run because we were playing it. We're trying to play it as smart as we could back then, you know. So we'll do the same thing this time. But today was an interesting day on that front. You know, we'll see. I read it in the news this morning. I could feel the hesitancy in the world, or something like the tide pulled back a little or something. And I don't know that was the temperature on the streets or the reality of all news, but just when I kind of thumbed through, I was like, oh, okay, interesting. And you know, that's kind of, I think that's it. It's like I talked to just different friends that are doing what I'm doing. Everybody's kind of got a similar story right now, and the story is a lot of places are just cut at capacity at a certain point. They're willing to have the show, but not at the capacity they once were, which means it's hot. It's an interesting situation, and it changes the whole, you know, dynamic of what's feasible to fly across the country, what's feasible to drive, or what's feasible to. So right now there's like there will eventually be some type of. We'll just see. Driving's gonna be big though. Areas. Guy worked for in Chicago for a lot of years. That's what he was big on, and he wasn't chasing shows anywhere but within 80 square miles of him. That was it. If it was outside of that, if they came to him, fine. If not, he could care less. He didn't care less, but it was an interesting strategy he had. But a lot of that, it's going to give a lot of that room to pop up if it just keeps kind of circling back on itself. If we never quite get out of the now we're at full capacity everywhere in these venues, and from what I can tell, that's what it seems to be kind of on the fence with it. But send it some good wishes, some good thoughts. It'd be cool I know a lot of shows are coming back. There's a lot of announcements. There's a lot of things out there, but you got to realize all things can just like that, and everybody's aware of it, so and things are happening right now. Like I say, we'll probably get these couple in for sure. We'll see how it goes. I'm looking forward to a full reopening as much as anybody, but I'm cautious. We've been down this road kind of before, but not quite with as much reason to feel a bit more, but still, we'll see. So as much as I'd like to say we'll be in, Branson doing Scuff Beatles or whatever we'd be here or there, it's tough to say right now. But what I can tell you is we'll go this weekend and we're going to go the next, and then we'll see what comes up, and we'll most certainly be present and accounted for. But between then, me and Nee have to kind of like powwow about it, because it'll be a change of pace. It'll be an interesting, but yeah. Well, I mean, it's not so much us. It's the it's the way it works. Follow this politically and see what you think about this. The way it works is like in some, I'm not going to say exactly what, but in some instances, if quote unquote talent buyer, the client spends X amount each year on entertainment, then that's what they're basically can get guaranteed for the next year. Meaning, okay, so and with success they can work up, and if they show a need, there's a lot of things, I'm sure, but that's a big part of it. But right now, all of the venues, a lot of venues are open, but there's limited seating, and that limited seating cuts into the price that they would be able and willing to pay out. And if that becomes, see what I'm saying? So some of them are kind of like, let's just wait. That's part of my thinking, because it's not like a huge, I'm not talking about arenas, and I'm not talking about acoustic bar gigs. I'm talking about right there in the middle where, that's it. Hey, Resed Out Life, good night. Hey, have a good one. I'm just kind of talking to myself out loud. I don't know. I'm going on about it. I guess I'm still trying to. I hear things throughout the day, and we're streaming, and I get talking, or I get into something else, and then at some point I reflect and think, all right, now, what is it I need to know about this? And I think that's it. Is like I kind of salute it, getting back into the business as quick as can. But I think there's just a reality that it might take a little while, so we got to be prepared for that. And I think we've had kind of an enthusiasm that, maybe, I don't know, maybe too much, but we have done a lot of running around to get things, and not necessarily with the greatest success, but we're ready to go when the show calls, so we're there. So we'll see. I know we're fine, and that's why I say I'm not complaining. I'm just more. But I know what you're saying. You're fine talking about all this. Yeah, I just. Trying to think. What is the missing ingredient? The tricky part is schedule. I said this last night, so I know I'm repeating myself a little bit, but that maybe it means I'm trying to reinforce it, or maybe I'm just repeating myself. But the tricky part is scheduling two different types of things when both are kind of so that would be the thing. Like to tell somebody to come here and we take a chance versus then 2 weeks before something else comes up. So everything here would have to be real flexible, and that could get damaging to commitment here, and that's bad ground to start on. But you do what you got to do, you know. So like, or you just find a way to make the shows go on whether I'm here or not, which I don't like the idea of that at all, especially right out of the gate. So that's a no-go. But that's it, you know. That's what it's coming down to, and it'll be fun to the extent that, well, community here. It's going to be interesting. We're making a lot of friends, a lot of rock and rollers. There's a lot of roadies and motorcycle cat. There's a lot of people like rock and roll here. I'm learning. A lot of people like a lot of stuff here. So we'll see. You know, pretty chill. Yeah, everybody going to bed. Hit it, man. I probably should. What time is it? Coming up on 2. Yeah, I probably ought to. Because I like to get up in the morning and get something going on. I think, what will it be, though? What will it be? What are y'all up to tomorrow? Anybody got any big plans saying, well, I'm doing this and this and this, if anybody's wondering? Because I'm curious. What you doing, Daffy? We know you stripping in the evenings, but what you doing tomorrow? Hell yeah, Dragon. He's a cat in a box right now, basically. Cat in a box. I think that's what that mode is. Just chilling, madness. Some streaming. Sounds good. Do it. New phone looks sharp. Motorola, eh? Is that that's what I'm hearing? Working a few hours. OMG. All right. Yes. I have a little problem about working a few hours. Lauren has had the biggest problem lately that's been going on is, hold on. I gotta refresh because I know everything that was said, but it's the order of events. Hold on. And, basically tomorrow she's gonna be getting a concrete patio fixed at her house, you know. And she's real upset that the stream gets age restricted, like this stream, like she can't watch it because it's age restricted. And I said, well, Lauren, maybe you gotta, you need to make sure your account's set for adult settings. She goes, I'm young, I am adult. And then, then she was real upset about the steps out there because she thought that when I got done they were going to be gray. And they're not gray. She's not happy about that. What was that one thing? I guess that was the biggest one. She's really upset about the gray. Every time I said, you want to play Hangman? And then he's playing Hangman. She goes, okay. She's going in. As soon as she gets there, she messages me. She goes, should I give up? I'm like, no, don't give up. No. No. She pretty much gives up. I don't know if she plays or not. I can't remember. But hell yeah, dude, it's too much. Today there was a couple times where I had to check and make sure it was really her, because the sentences were so just something else, you know, and it was. But yeah. What was that damn book up there? The whole thing. What was the thing? I sent her. She wanted to know what a wasp was. Without purely wholesome spec, purely wholesome, like as innocent as more innocent than, man, puppies and babies, man. You know, like innocent, dude, and just so happy about everything, about all this and Beatles and singing songs and concerts coming up, and she can dance, she can sing, she can chat with the best of, you know, she's so no, not really, it's not like that exactly. No, it's not. Yeah, it's just another level of beauty. But what did she say? She said, I told her I was trying to get the wasp nest up here. She said, oh, what's a wasp? And I said, well, you know, it looks like a flying ant. And she said, send me a picture. So I sent her a picture of a wasp. But this wasp, like, for whatever reason, I don't know, he was on something. But to Lauren, it looked like he was eating a chicken. And she sent that shit to me while we were alive. And I can be holding on, you know. Y'all see me sometimes throughout the day. You probably poke in. Some of y'all got, you know, lives going on. You're poking on, what's he up to? You'll hear me going off on some crazy thing or another. Be like, all right, he ought to be about close. And then every once in a while, something like a comment like that will come through. And instead of snapping and getting, like, you know, irritated or upset or really happy, I just lose. I just can't. I just go into a laughing fit. It's not a laugh at, but like, it's a release. It's such a release because it's from an angle that I just never, ever would have looked at something from. And it's surprising. That and predicting trees falling and amongst other things. Always worrying me when she says that some vehicle ain't going to make it. God almighty. It always worries me. Thank God she's usually wrong. Hopefully she's been, well, who knows? I don't want to say that. I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but funny stuff. Then she said, what was it? I was trying to tell her it wasn't a chicken. It was probably no, she said, why did it eat the chicken father? It was a you know, it misspelled, but it said chicken father. So when I read it on stream, I said, oh man, I said, Lauren says that wasp is eating a chicken's father. And she says, no, feather. She was very clear about that. But just the idea of a wasp eating a chicken's father is like Lucy in the Sky with Diamond shit, man. It's brilliant. And day in and day out, nonstop. Like, I lived in Nashville, and I lived next to this guy who worked at, like, when I moved in, he worked at Federal Express, you know. He, like, lived at FedEx. What's up, Fig Boot Jr.? Spec. He worked at FedEx, and when I moved in, the first day I got to Nashville, I was kind of like, all right, what's going on here, you know? Kind of like, you know, seeing what's going on. It was kind of like a garden level apartment, kind of. But as I walked by, I saw that my neighbor was wearing FedEx gear, and he was just kind of smoking outside and seemed normal. And he went, what's up? I walked by, I was like, what's up, man? How you doing? He went, hey. Like, just chill, just like kind of he was doing his own thing. And I move in, and we're passing each other a little bit, and I begin to see that he's got a roommate. They're both in film school. They're in Nashville, and they're both working jobs. And they're paying for this apartment, which I know was about $500 a month. And there was two of them in there. Maybe, yeah, they had a 2-bedroom, so maybe it was $600 a month. So they're paying a few $100 each. So they're working, one dude's working FedEx, another dude is computers, something with computers. And they and the guy that I was saying worked at FedEx, he had a fiance, you know, and his family would come over time to time, and she would be, it would, you know, it was very, very normal, very, you know, okay, you know, there's this guy next door works at FedEx, and the girl comes over, and his family and her family, everybody seems cool. The guy they're living with, they're like best friends, so it seems like it's real nice, you know. And over time, we kind of talked to him. Oh, he would say, "Oh, hey, young, how you doing?" And he got to know, people I was there with, and he kind of I saw it happen. Like there was like a twinkle in his eye one day. It was kind of because I'm not doing what I was doing. I'm doing, you know, what am I doing? I was on my way to a gig, and if it wasn't a gig, we were just kind of getting into whatever. And I remember being out there. Maybe I was smoking a drag or something, and got talking to him about. He was talking about maybe. I talked to him about pot. He was like, "Are you guys smoking pot?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll probably smoke some pot in here." He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "You ever smoked it?" He goes, "Oh, yeah, yeah." He goes, "I used to smoke joints all the time." I was like, "Oh, cool." People, that's what people say. And I was like, "Well," I was like, "I'm over here." I was like, "Anytime if you want to chill and there's a bunch of people over here," I was like, "Feel free to knock on the door, whatever, come over." So not immediately that didn't happen. I'd be outside and he'd see us and he got a little more friendly, like, "Oh, hey, you guys are stoned, aren't you? Well, yeah, I got to do this. I got this going for film school. We're filming this today. Yeah, I got to work tonight." Very normal. "All right, see you later. See you later." Shows up over at the next time there was a bunch of people over at this house, and I had this table. It was an octagon table. Still got it somewhere. And you could just sit people around it. And bong sit in the middle there. It was pretty cool. Probably a hookah table. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's an octagon table, but a bunch of people sitting in there. We're just passing bongs around, and out of nowhere, that dude shows up. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Hey, man, come on in." And he comes in, and he just sits next to me out of kind of comfort, like right there is, those guys and girls, and he's like, "How's it going?" I was like, "Oh, man, I'm just hitting this bong." And I said to him, I was like, "Man, no pressure." I was like, I was like, "We're passing it. I'm passing to the left." I was like, "If you want to hit it, you can hit it. You don't have to." I was like, "You said you smoke weed?" He said, "Oh, yeah, I smoke joints all the time." I was like, "Well, if you want to hit it." He goes, "Oh, yeah, sure, I'll hit it." And he hits it. And he coughs like crazy, passes it on. And we're telling some story. And he's coughing a little bit. And it goes around. By the time this bong gets repacked and it's coming back around, I've got it in my hand and I go to hand it to him. And when I go to hand it to him, he looks at me and he goes, "You're fucking with me. You're fucking with me, right? You're fucking with me. Wait, you're fucking with me. Are you fucking with me? Wait." And he just absolutely went insane. And it was this bong that I bury. I know where this bong is buried, and I won't let anybody smoke from it. But he went completely what I thought that night. Like, when you were in that age, like early 20s or something, you smoke with somebody in public, and they just be like, they spaz out or something. And you might be the cool one sometimes, or you might be the one spazzing out sometimes. But that relationship, right? Like, I thought that's where we were heading with this guy. But nah. It just kept going and going, and everybody in the room started kind of looking at me like, "Yo, what's up?" And people nervously start getting up. We're all like walking around and stuff, and he's walking around, and next thing I know, he's like going off on like how he was like, "Man, I'm never smoking again. I'm never smoking again." And he's going on about smoking and now he's not gonna smoke. How we shouldn't smoke. And I was like, all right. And he lived next door to me, so finally when it kind of got a little bit later, I was like, all right, man, kind of go. I kind of had to push him out a little bit, not physically, but like, time to go. And he left, and he went, while I went in there and went to sleep or whatever, he went to the damn gas station, bought like 6 packs of Nicorette, still high, stood out in front of my apartment door and chewed every damn one of them overnight. Chewed every piece of Nicorette. Chewed 6 packs. I remember there were 6 packs on the floor. At least 6. So a lot of packs. And when I woke up that next morning and went out there, he was gone, man. He was dressed. He was on his way. I don't remember how fast it happened. But, oh no, he went through all of the Nicorette and then he started smoking, chain smoking like a motherfucker. He was just constantly cig smoking. And he couldn't smoke weed. He was all against weed. And he started like talking about the 76ers and Martin Luther King out of nowhere. Like out of nowhere. And I was like, dude, what's going on? He's like, I just really, if I could get Martin Luther King on the $1 bill. there's a 76ers jersey I'd really like to have. I was like, bro, what's going on here? You know, and this is over the course of maybe, you know, a couple of days. This starts happening. Within 48 hours, he's in 76ers gear, straight up, like shirt, pants, shoes, hat, attitude, team. He is team. Woo! He's team, right? And his in I think it was inside of it, because it was coming up on the 4th of July. And I remember saying when this was happening, and there's proof of this. I have a video of this whole thing happening, because the moment that I realized what was happening to him, I said to the people I was living with, I said, I have to film him. And they were like, whatever. So it was the 4th of July morning, and I took a VCR camera, and I walked up to the room next door to me, and I knocked on the door. And the door opened, and homeless people began to flood out of the apartment, left and right, and they're going by my camera. This is 2001, not 2002 maybe. They're going past my camera. Every nationality you could imagine. And then all of a sudden he comes walking out, and he's all like, yeah, today we're doing a march. Gonna do what we can to get this ridiculous flag. He's going on about, like, super confidently, and he's got a new United States flag. He's got all these people who don't speak English willing to walk around with him, but he just is giving them cigarettes, and like, the whole thing was fucked. And his roommate is scared to death, like, in the corner, because, you know, this dude just brought all these people into the house, and they all slept there, you know. And so his roommate's freaking out. The roommate calls the parents. But anyway, I filmed this whole thing of, like, him coming out of the house and him giving his grand speech there on the stairwell, and he tells where he's going to march, and he's sitting there and he's working with this lighter. He's like, oh, this is the problem with things today in America. They don't work. And he takes that lighter and he goes, throw this away. And he hands it to this guy who couldn't say anything but Virginia. He just kept saying Virginia over and over. He took the lighter and went one time, and it lit, and he went in his pocket. I just remember I filmed that moment, and he didn't see it, and he didn't see it. This shit went on for about an hour, but then within another 36 to 48 hours, he was homeless, not engaged, disowned by family, and in a halfway home. Turned out he had some kind of medicine he took, and he knew he was not supposed to be smoking no weed or doing nothing like that, and he did it. I did not know that. He didn't tell. It wasn't my problem anyway. He's the one who hit the bong. It ain't like I can hit it for you, but yeah, that was the thing. And, like, I lived next to this guy, and, like, when this happened to him and he went to the halfway house, I would still run into him everywhere. I made it a point to run into him everywhere. He remained kind of as close of a friend as he could. And he latched on to some musical artists that we knew, and that was a thing. And he began to paint, and he became, he got into a living situation. I guess, that was more, you know, stable or whatever. And maybe he got back to work, but his art is nonstop. I mean, he's nonstop with art. Ever since that happened, he began just drawing like crazy. And what was the real kicker? Oh, and I moved to Chicago 6-7 months after this happened. I hadn't seen him in a while. Moved to Chicago, was up there for a couple of years, came back to Nashville maybe 3-4 years later, I don't know. Went back to that area because I had a buddy that lived in that apartment complex. Went back to that apartment complex, and I knew that the one guy that was his roommate lived up above him then. So I said, hey, I'm going to go up and see if this guy is still there, you know, the roommate. And I went up and knocked on the door, and the guy, you know, who hit the bong answered the door. And for shits and giggles, I had that bong in my hand because I was going to go up and smoke it with a roommate who now smoked weed. And I I knew he smoked weed. My friend knew he smoked weed. So I was taking the bong up there to smoke weed with that guy, not knowing this dude would be there. Had no idea they even still hung out. Didn't even know if he was alive. Hadn't heard from him. Well, I guess I knew I'd see him posting stuff. But I go up there with that bong, and that dude opened the door and saw me standing there with that bong, and all he said, still in 76ers gear, years later, he went, I remember that. I remember what it did to me. Ice. Just was like, and just kind of watched me go around the apartment, and then warmed up. I went to a concert in Nashville not too many years ago with Nene, and it was a person that I like, a guy I've liked watching, and I've liked him since back then. This guy, we kind of got into it at the same time. Me and Nee were sitting in a seat watching him, and we looked outside the window, and he was outside the window there, and he was drawing him, and he was real into it, and we hung out a little that night, and he seemed okay, but that's like one of the craziest weed stories, and that's not even all of it. That's a lot of it. But that's when, like, if you got shit going, that's why I said today, there's probably a lot of people in the chat think, no, it's for everybody. It might not be for everybody at the exact moment, because if people, whatever he was on, it did not react well. I'm here to tell you, bro, it reacted poorly, real poorly. I mean, I saw some crazy shit. Like, this dude straight up challenged everybody in the courtyard complex to a lead guitar solo. He didn't even play guitar. He didn't have a guitar. Called everybody fucking, you name it, he called us all that. And it was just something else, man. One guy ended up throwing him in the bushes. Man, I felt bad. He had to stop him. Like, my man, he don't know. You can't throw him. He can't get thrown in the bushes, But fuck, man, There was another dude who was crazier than hell. Lived at that apartment complex. They tore it down. It was called Westmont. They maybe he was allergic. Yeah, he could have been allergic to it. Yeah, but I'll never forget though the day that he, because a situation when you don't smoke weed and all of a sudden you smoke weed, like with Butch, like you can walk into a situation that seems somewhat foreign, and your mind's like, oh, okay, cool, all right, cool, everything. But then once you hit that shit, you are now congealed with this situation, and you begin to feel its pulse, and you're vibrating with it. And so you no longer can be in your own zone and be apart from the feelings of others around you. Like, it's contagious. It comes through. And those moments are the ones that really could collapse motherfuckers when the first time they're smoking weed in public. And his time around that octagon table, it was intense. It was an intense scene. In hindsight. At the time, it seemed like no big deal. But, yeah, shit gets weird fast. I just remember some dude was, like, dreading some girl's hair. And, just a bunch of stupid little hippie shit. Mixed with some other shit, I reckon. And, a lot of far-out conversations. One dude, okay, another guy that was there. You remember the guy we had on I played his song on here, Josh was his name. And he had the song, this song. He was there. He smoked weed. He was in this smoke session. He could verify this story. I got two guys that can verify the story. And there's several people can verify this story. It would be hilarious to hear their point of view on the story, actually, because he kind of approached all of us in different ways once things went south. Let's see. Josh. Let's see here. Oh man, he's hard to find. That's him. Is that one where he's out in the damn woods? Let me see. Can I even find that shit? Let's see. No, I don't think that's him, is it? Let's see. There are some rainbows. No, it's not it. The right guy. Oh, this is him. Yeah. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all? I'm camping tonight in my backyard, and I'm gonna play you a song. This song's called All the Good Is Gonna Happen Again. Goes like this. I don't know why
Hell yeah,
I
Stinky.
sometimes sing along to songs I don't even know the words or melody at all.
Good morning, good afternoon there, Stinky, whatever it is. Is he calling Josh go verify? No, shut up, Jimmy.
Of happiness and expect the worst from loneliness and love. Cause good friends make for a good time, just like a good song makes for a good line. Good God, I know all the good's gonna happen again. I don't know why you and me are two birds with one stone, stumbling all along the shortcuts on hard roads. Why must we ever meet up?
5'10", all right.
But maybe
Nice.
that's what makes us think we should
Yeah, man,
talk
all is
about
well.
it. Let our flat worlds go round. Cause good friends make for a good time, just like a good song makes for a good line. Good God, I know all the good's gonna happen
In the future, man. Hell yeah, JoJo.
Friends make for a good time, just like a good song makes for a good life. Good God, I know all the good's gonna happen again.
Hell yeah, bud.
So I don't know why I sometimes sing along the songs I don't even know the words or melody at all. I do that.
I do that too.
And I don't know why I sometimes assume the worst from happiness and expect the best from loneliness and love. Cause good friends make for a good time, just like a good song makes for good lives. Good God, I know all the good's gonna happen again. Good friends, good times, good songs, good lines. Good God, I know all the good's gonna happen. Good God, I know all the good's gonna happen. Good God, I know all the good's gonna happen again.
Joshua Irwin, All the Good. It's a tough one to find, but if you search for channel Joshua Irwin, IRWIN, Joshua Irwin, and then that song comes up second on the channel with a subscriber count of 24 subscribers. Green profile picture with a tan hat. A bit of a beard. Ginger-ish. But yeah, good cat, good player. They all play. That was the thing about this guy. He wasn't a musician. He worked at FedEx. He was a film student. I don't know if he ever made any films. We're gonna have to catch up with him. I could probably show you one of his paintings if I could find him. I bet he posted one to like 10 minutes ago. Let's see. Shit, I don't know what he would be called. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know how I would ever find him. Oh, maybe he just went back to his name. Here, let me see. Good Lord have mercy. Is that him? Oh shit, I don't know. Oh, that's his ass for sure. Let's see when he posted this. 1 day ago. We ain't wearing 76ers gear no more, but you would never be able to see with the fucking cameras. Can't see shit. Sorry about that. Oh well. He's kind of on his painting. What is he doing now? What is he doing to these things? He's like... Damn, y'all can't see that, can you? To bring it all the way down. Yeah, that's this guy. That's his paintings. I guess I'd have to say... Let me see. There's another one. Hell yeah, man. This is... I mean, you have to understand. Whoa. Kids on fire. Dig. Dude, some of these are wicked, dude. I'm looking at his shit from recently. Robert, yeah. Robert Clay Myers Jr.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a sick one. That was sick. Yeah. He's been doing, pretty much been at it.
Even everybody.
Everybody in the house. Nina in a hizzy. What you up to, girlfriend? Go to sleep?
No. I started face clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. The organ.
The organ. I was cleaning it out.
She's been busy. The
Yeah.
house probably doesn't even look the same, does it?
I don't know what happened. I think it's the spring weather.
Wow.
Yeah, I moved the couch, everything.
Oh my God. I haven't been there all day. I haven't walked in the house one time
Dusted,
today.
vacuumed the whole night.
Hadn't been there since this morning when I got out of bed.
That's true.
No? That's how it goes most days.
It's very cozy in there.
Oh. Hi, Ron. Ron Armitage in the house. Morning there. Sorry, Ron. On my senses, I'm probably slowing down. I don't think I am. I feel pretty good.
Huh.
I would like to leave you with a chat for a moment. I'm going to latternize Nina.
Please.
Good morning to Nene. Ow.
I'm gonna pack one up and figured, well, since I'm up, I may as well get real ripped so I sleep extra good. And then I got thirsty.
Oh. Oh my God, it looks great. Yeah, that's going to be cool.
Yeah, it looks.
Well, I want a thirst quencher.
I still need to like get in with the Q-tip and where all those little knobs are, because I couldn't fit a rag in there. But it's step one of the restoration. Metal detecting, it went pretty good. I found a few pennies, some old fishing things, but yet to find the real treasure, the Civil War coins, the buttons. But I look forward. Initially, we had to kind of pick up a bunch of nails and random metal shit out in the yard, trash and stuff. So now that that's kind of been combed through, it'll be fun to get the metal detector out here just because you never know. People bring stuff for the collection plate, it falls out of their pocket, it's under 4 inches of dirt, and then I could find it. Just got home, you're left-handed too. Oh no, surgery, Ron? Dang it. Fuck, well I hope it heals fast. Yeah, yesterday you were like, damn, this fucking hurts to type. Holy shit. Yeah, send all the good vibes your way. Oh, Jimmy, you're up late. Freaking party animals. Yeah, well, Ron's a hero. There was a girl, if you don't mind me telling the story, Ron, that was getting attacked by a pit bull, and he ran out there to help and got injured himself, but fucking it's scary. Man, you know I'm all about finding those hidden treasures. I got to. I do have a little pouch of like the things I have found. I'm sure Young's gonna want it too, just make sure I grind up enough. But yeah, that's terrifying. The woman that got attacked, I think she had to get like 40 stitches, was it? But overall, just a brutal situation. Comes back to the dog's owners. It's not for the dog either. It's not for anyone. That's so funny. I follow that guy on Instagram too, so I've been seeing those. Yeah, isn't that wild madness? Yeah, I think spring gets you in that mood of like, what can I rearrange to make this look different? Let me scrub everything. At least me. I think I'm gonna permanently smell like pine sol for 2 days. Fire in the hole. Hell yeah, Aphex Twin's nice. Shout out to that monkey just sitting in that spring in one of their videos. Heck yeah, Ron. We're always here, chilling. It's like I moved that robot. Sean Abyss. Good God. Yeah, we all fucked up now. I got you last night if you want it.
Ron.
Woo! He had to get 2 hand surgeries today. Oh, very good.
All right. For Ron. May your hands heal
Bongs for
soon.
Ron.
May your hands heal soon, bro. That's painful. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Ouch. Yeah. That's just. You gotta do what you gotta do. There we go. Chuck put me down. I think you're probably right.
I just
It's a
get
good idea.
chilled out.
We'll follow your lead.
Do you need safety glasses for the safety
I
session?
think it will be safe. Slow down. Stay safe, baby. All right. I'll play this song out, and then we'll probably say goodnight. So I'll see you in the morning, you know. But let's listen to this song and just chill out, smoke a bong. Keep a good thought and all that. Good day today. Thanks everybody.
So the outside church light's still on.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Ron. Shout out JoJo. Michelle Nunes. Puberito. Madness. Big Poop. Everybody. Stinky Pinky. Have a great one out there. Have a good evening. Dat Vickians. Yeah, shout out to the Dat Vickians. Dragon Modelians if they're still awake. Everybody, man. Jimmy, much love. Robot Andy, much love. We'll catch y'all very, very, very soon on the next episode of What's Going Down. That's the ChatterCherch. It's your old boy Young, your homegirl Nina. We'll catch you real soon. See you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. If anybody sees stalls